to live above what? 90 and above. That is our goal. Have we achieved it? That is our goal. The goal we have set for us here is to make sure every pupil, every student here must get to the level of what? 90 and above average. No matter how the question comes, you have 90 and above. This is not a question of going to the class and speaking blah, 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 blah. And you dance out, and at the end of the month, you want money. What have you achieved in that class? It's a commandment. We have a goal. What effort are you making to make that goal to become a reality? If we want this school to be on top and stay above, we must not do what others do. We must do remarkable things here that will baffle others, that will make others look astonished. And that is what I'm doing here. I'm here to do things that will get people what? Astonished. When parents come here, they ask, who are these people carrying blood? Who are these people taking sand? They say they are workers of this place. Are you among them? It's startling them. The workers here are the ones doing that thing. It becomes an astonishment to them. Are you involved? What are you doing that will get the society, get this school environment astonished and baffled? Even those around you in the same community of class where you belong. If you want to look spectacular, do something that is spectacular. You want to look different, do something that is different. That is it. I want to be above. I want to be on top. What are you doing to be above? What is God's instruction in 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 15? Study. You as a teacher must do what? Study in order to do what? Produce wonderful results. Study to show yourself approved. How will approval come? The way you teach in class. The children have they approved you as a good teacher? Are they talking about you as a good teacher? How do they talk about you as their teacher in class? That is where approval comes. That thing you are doing in this place, is it affecting this school positively? Or there is a commandment? There is a rule that will enable you to do things right here, that will enable us to achieve the desired result. You are the heart to that. I said I want to start an example to give you a common disobedience. Here, we have a team called SCU, School Control Unit. Am I correct? If you're a member of that group, stand up. You come here. Come and stand here. Let me use this to illustrate something. Now, this is the leader of this group. This is the leader of the group. If anything that will make any member to fail in his or her responsibility, this man must know. This man must do what? When there is time for you to carry out that responsibility, you are nowhere to be found. You have disappeared from this event. He can't even give account of yourself. You are a disobedient worker. I know yesterday I asked a question through the directors. Where is Ifechuku? You asked a question. But he couldn't give account of Ifechuku. Why? She abandoned her responsibility and disappeared from this environment without the knowledge of the leader. He's not the one he has disobeyed. I am the one. Because you know that this is my group. I'm always here. Okay, when she left, if everybody here left, what would have happened? I would have said the seat. Seat back inside here. Where am I sitting? They were leaving. It was even an accountant that stopped others at the gate. Go back to your class. They were laughing and they did not go back to their class. Accountant gave instruction. Go back to your class. They just laughed and laughed. She laughed with them. I told her you gave instruction and you didn't make them carry that instruction. Famuam, so famuam. Wherever you are, secondary, primary, nursery, cleaning, department, you don't recognize the person that have placed over you there. You are a disobedient worker. You are a disobedient worker. If anything will make you abandon your responsibility, you are leading to what? No. You don't ask come. Because at times, society says, if she had respect for this man, he would leave this place without the money. And others that nobody wanted to leave yesterday without his consent. You have disrespected me through him. It's a commandment. Communication. Have you been taught the importance of communication here?
Yes.
Have you been taught the importance of communication here? Yes. That is doing something anyhow. And it's not the standard of this school. You don't do this anyhow here. You don't commonize anything here. Because when you do, you don't abide by the teachings that are coming up from this place. Don't abide. Before you know it, the person will put up an attitude that will look discouraged. Where are we going? We talk of diligence here. Being diligent in all that you do. Constantly doing that. Steadily doing it. In order to achieve the desired results. You can't disappoint me here. So they can do anything. Daddy, you okay, me. So after that, the wild boy see you. There was a decoration going on here yesterday. Chomo had children. Onyine had a child. Because they are part of the decorating team, they were here assisting the decorator until late in the night. They did not go. But this one, because the decoration are gone, they now have to leave. In a problem, said to Oche, is that not your responsibility? Who are you leaving it for? Ndejumu, not here. I haven't directed how the decoration should be done so that the other part, once he's doing it, they can be setting seat. Where am I using this as an illustration? These are the kind of things we commonize, but it affects you negatively. You commonize it as important. Can you form? Can never go to so your hand. And she will hear from me because I will not let that lie low. What I will do to her, I don't want to say in public, but she's not going free. Because when you are going in this place, you know, especially this group, this is my group. I'm always here. That's why whoever that is coming to join this group is scrutinized. Because I don't want nonsense. Because a place of order in this school is not something you joke with. And for you to belong, you must be a man and a woman of what? Order. When you don't do what you're supposed to do, you are a disorderly person. Go back to your seat. The whole duty of man is to fear God and do what? That is the Bible. Let me tell us, if you want to grow in this life, there are things you will leave behind. There are things you will leave off. One thing is needful. One thing is what? One thing is what? This our, I don't know how to describe it. Anything in the body takes you nowhere. It's A man that was given assignment of producing a science book for us. Our science book never arrived before this time. It has not. Why? He commonized it. Our source is it not a science book? And because his mind told him, is it not a science book? What he did was condemned. Go and reproduce this thing again. He said, I will not give you a couple. Do you know why? I am angry because he said before the right rest about the exercise book. So because he commonized it, he went and did what he was not supposed to do. Everything I do, I give it a serious word approach. I want the best. Because anything I do, I want to give it what? The best. I give it the best. So when I say do this, do it for me. Because I know what I want. But when you go to do another thing, you are creating a problem. I am going somewhere. And what will help me to get there is when you do what? You walk in line with my instruction. You walk in line with my instruction. You walk in line with my commandments. Then together, we go there. You never hear saying unity. They are powerful. But when they go like this man, they go like this one, they go like this, and they go like this. Are they good followers? They are not good followers. You are spoiling the work for me without knowing. And remember the place God said, your ignorance will not get you anywhere. Your ignorance will kill you. Your ignorance will frustrate you. Your ignorance will perish you. My people are destroyed. For what? For lack of knowledge. The work of your hand. The work of your hand. It's not only you are working. How are you working? I'm not going to sit down. No, they talk about it. How are you working? It's what is important. Are you doing that work as directed? The whole duty of man is to do what? Fear God and keep his word. If you can't fear him, you can't keep his commandment. You will not. So if you want to matter in this place, can you hear about our commandments? What is the commandment of God as it concerns you? If you be willing, and what? Isaiah 1:19, get it for me. Let me read 19 and 20. If you will be willing, and what? Obedient. Look at it. Ye shall eat the good of the land. Give me 20. But if you refuse, can I hear you say that? Say, if I refuse. You are not talking. Say it loud. Loud and clear. If you refuse what? Read on, read on.
I shall be devoured with the sword, for the mouth of the Lord has spoken.
Who said it?
The Lord.
Who said it?
The Lord.
If you are willing and obedient, God talking, you eat what? But if you refuse and rebel, so your refusal is a rebellious act. Your refusal to do is what? A rebellious act. I say you will be devoured by this sword, for the mouth of the Lord has spoken it. If you want to grow financially, be willing to do. Be willing to. The measure you give is the measure you do what? When others come here on Monday, so I will not come because I'm a primary school teacher. Students don't come here, our pupils don't come here on Monday. You know what I discovered in this place? Some of these teachers will come, they see others not coming, they will join them. For more the level the school have kept those people, then you will go and join them. You just throw them. You know, they're making it. Who you truly go in this life? For God, na ya the tree can no for that. Or see go who growth. Somebody who wants to see for a job, be there for your house.